Eh bien bonjour à tous les amis, je suis peup-peup, j'espère que vous allez bien. On se retrouve aujourd'hui sur The Outer World pour un nouvel épisode. Aujourd'hui on va essayer d'aller débloquer notre vaisseau qui est toujours hacké, dans lequel on ne peut pas accéder. Donc pour ça on va aller voir le représentant d'Alcyon, Udom Bedford, juste ici.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to...
Ah, voilà la personne à qui on doit parler.
Organized, efficient, competent. Well, mostly.
Advertisement for the fall.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Bon, on va lui dire la vérité. Alex est mort.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
Toutes mes condoléances.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
Ok, oubliez Alex. Pourquoi vous avez saisi mon vaisseau?
I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. Well, I guess it's yours now if you're captaining it. It's a game we play, he and I. I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells, he tells me he will soon. I impound his ship, he explains why he can't give me the info right now. I ask him to turn in Wells. Around and around we go.
Fascinant, fascinant. Mais revenons-en à mon vaisseau.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Pourquoi le conseil tient-il absolument à arrêter Wells?
You haven't read the posters?
Non.
He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Qu'est-ce qui vous fait croire que j'ai des informations sur Wells?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table.
Non, Alex n'a jamais parlé de Phineas Wells. C'est vrai, puisqu'on n'a jamais parlé à Alex.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Pourquoi le conseil s'en prendrait-il à vous?
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Arrêtez de jouer au plus fin à Bedford.
I don't intend to be. It's just a matter of trust.
Et comment est-ce que je pourrais gagner votre confiance?
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. Well, it's my white whale, I suppose.
Ouais, je peux pas vous dire où se trouve Wells.
It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
Je voulais vous demander autre chose.
Be my guest.
Qu'est-ce que vous faites ici exactement?
I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands.
Un gros bonnet sur une petite station. Pas mal comme situation.
I have few complaints.
C'est moi ou la chasseur est parlé de barbecue des enfers insupportable?
You refer to the radiator issue? Oh, goodness, it was dreadful. I was sweating constantly.
Chief Tennyson certainly did take her time resolving it.
C'est moi qui fais réparation en fait.
I owe you a debt then. I was going through 3-4 shirts a day. Still, that Tennyson woman. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
She did everything she could. It was your people's fault, not Junlei's.
My, aren't you... excitable.
C'est interdit de lui parler comme ça.
Oh, sweetie. I don't owe a grease-stained wrench jockey like her the time of day. Let alone my deference.
Persuasion. Retirez ça tout de suite.
I'm sorry, my temper got away from me. Please accept my sincerest apologies to you and your friend.
Merci. Ça va, Parvati?
Oh, I'm not used to folks saying sorry. It's not all right exactly, but I appreciate the apology, I guess.
Well, now that that's dealt with, was there anything else you wanted to discuss?
Pourquoi y a-t-il des gardes armés postés ici?
Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large? Tremendously impressive. They're here to keep the peace, of course.
Pour vous protéger, vous voulez dire?
Precisely. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign.
Les bureaux qui trônent fièrement sur le pont promenade, vous trouvez ça discret, vous?
When the alternative is board guards at their gates, yes, I do. They don't see it that way, of course, but I can't say I much care.
Et qu'y a-t-il derrière ces portes verrouillées?
A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
Le président vous rend souvent visite?
Good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use.
Ok. Pouvez-vous me ramener à Stellar Bay?
Good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
Donc c'est non.
No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
D'accord. Un simple nom a suffi, hein, pas la peine de me sortir le dictionnaire des synonymes.
Best to be clear, I believe. Ask away.
Je pense qu'on a tout creusé. On s'en va. D'accord. Bon, on a récupéré notre vaisseau déjà. Du coup, je vais aller parler à Gladys. Et on va avancer. Bonjour.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
C'est Phileas qui m'envoie. Il a dit que vous pouviez me vendre une clé de navigation pour Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Bon, on peut pas payer déjà, on a pas assez. Parlez-moi de cette opportunité.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms,
Aucun scrupule, donnez-moi les détails.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Pourquoi ont-ils abandonné Roseway?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Ouais, c'est peut-être une sorte de message automatisé?
Edna didn't seem to think so, and I trust the dear girl's judgment. Well, maybe not in men, but she knows her comms. So, like as not, someone's been down there recently. And if someone set up shop in Roseway, I'd wager they got something to hide.
Si c'est une localité industrielle qui veut rester discrète, pourquoi envoyer un SOS?
Maybe whatever they're hiding went to heck, and now they need a few spare hands to clean up the mess. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Vous voulez que quelqu'un aille fouiller là-bas pour vous?
My goodness, aren't you quick on the uptake? I like that. Should you find yourself responding to a certain distress call, and in so doing find yourself in possession of certain valuable corporate secrets, well, then we ought to have a chat over a pot of tea and my famous cookies.
Vous pouvez compter sur moi.
Law bless your atoms. Here's a copy of the SOS recording complete with the coordinates. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Merci. Ah, t'as un niveau suivant? Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on va prendre un petit peu? Technologie, je suis loin d'être bien là. Peut-être un peu de leadership. On va prendre 5 points en leadership. 5 points en technologie. Ok. Alors, du coup, je suppose qu'il faut retourner. Passeport pour l'aventure. Le signal de détresse. Ah bah du coup, c'est vrai que je peux faire pas mal de choses maintenant. Je vais pouvoir faire aussi le suivi médical. Bon, du coup, on va faire le vin saphir. Hop là. Maintenant, je peux retourner sur mon vaisseau. Ah, je peux pas sortir par là.
This is Halcyon News.
Rizzo's purple berries.
You don't seem to like traveling with us much.
Why in the architect's name would you say that?
It's just that you're real grouchy. Kinda all the time.
I'm not grouchy, I'm just irritated.
Hey, you got a second?
Bonjour Félix.
Hey, we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by, just to take a closer look. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Ça va, tranquille. Vous semblez vraiment pressé d'embarquer avec quelqu'un que vous connaissez à peine.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot, that's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Ou si une personne avec vous engagez, vous y prenez comme un manche.
Oh, okay. Well, can you give me a couple of pointers?
Restez même, ne suppliez pas. Dites-moi en quoi j'ai besoin de vous au sein de mon équipage.
Hey, that's good advice. I like the way you think, boss. Besides, not like there's a line of folks standing around hoping to get on your ship. I'm persistent, I'm eager, and I'm showing initiative. What else do you want in your crew?
Passer un entretien d'embauche.
Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like.
Vous savez lire un plan?
It's delicious. Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust. Maybe with a little cream on top? Classic.
Vous savez vous battre?
Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise.
Quel est votre plus gros défaut?
Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker.
Vous pouvez m'expliquer comment vous vous êtes retrouvé au chômage?
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Et c'est là que vous avez réglé vos différends comme un adulte, je me trompe?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Bon, on va le prendre. J'aime bien avoir plus de monde possible. Pouvoir discuter avec eux, c'est marrant. Allez, vous êtes engagés.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
On se retrouve sur le vaisseau, Félix.
I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
You got a crew now, Felix.
Ok, bon, moi je reste avec les deux pour l'instant. Allez, on va monter sur l'imposteur du coup. Et on va avoir deux choses à faire du coup. La mission pour Parvati. Et allez écouter aussi la bande de Gladys.
Pick up any more strays while you were out? I suppose if the crew's quarters fill up, we could hang hammocks in the cargo hold.
Ah, je sais pas trop si ça peut être complet quoi.
This is my favorite room. It's so spacious.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Le vaisseau va exploser?
What? No. If it were, I'd be hollering loud enough to wake the dead. So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages, I got him here on my datapad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
Alors, je vais faire une petite aparté là, quand même rapide. Ça fait 2 épisodes que je cherche en gros d'où j'ai déjà entendu sa voix, mais ça y est, j'ai trouvé. J'ai l'impression que c'est la même doubleuse que celle qui a doublé Chloé dans Life is Strange. Mais en fait.
It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. The trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. Made my chest hurt, kinda.
On dirait qu'elle vous aime bien.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
Est-ce peut-être trop stressé?
No, sir, that's not it. I guess I just needed to talk. I'm feeling a touch better. Thanks for hearing me out, Captain. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel?
Tout va bien?
They were... close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
Elles étaient proches et elles ne le sont plus?
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
Si vous voulez, la prochaine fois qu'on joindra le précurseur, je vous invite.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be ready.
Eh ben, on va emmener Parvati au bar. Du coup, on va continuer ça. Tant qu'on est là.
Heard from the lasses down on 22 that you did.
Apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
L'espoir perdu. Ok, c'est là.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner?
For the following story.
Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert? Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper.
Vous êtes sûr vous en avez envie? Vous avez l'air nerveuse.
Oh, no, that's on account of my not being able to sleep lately. Makes my hands all twitchy, you know? I've just been lying awake, thinking about what Junlei said, and feeling my heart shake.
On va commencer tout doux avec une bière, peut-être?
Oh, beer. I guess, yeah, I can do that. Beer can be good. I bet. Bottoms up. Ah, this tastes like the underside of a boot.
Ah, zut, c'est pas ça qu'il fallait.
Drink that for fun? Oh, Captain, I'm pining for Junlei something fierce. What am I doing?
Ou... passer un bon moment avec un ami?
Yeah. I guess we are that, huh? Friends.
Hop, friendzone.
Friends give each other counsel, right? What do you think I should do about Junlei? Because I feel about as aimless as an automech with a busted nav chip.
A commencer par expliquer pourquoi ce message vous a tellement perturbé.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
Qu'est-ce qu'il dit exactement dans son message? Vous ne m'avez pas dit.
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
Et si vous me disiez exactement ce que vous ressentiez?
I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve.
Un verre d'eau alors.
Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration, here I come. Oh, Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
De quoi?
Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
Voilà, beaucoup trop de questions. Il y a une façon très simple d'obtenir des réponses à ces questions.
There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
Vous avez peur d'être rejeté pour ce que vous êtes?
Of course. Wouldn't you be?
Non, je suis ce que je suis. Si les gens m'aiment pas, tant pis pour eux.
I envy your boldness of spirit, Captain. I can only hope a little bit of it rubs off on me. But, gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts.
On l'a tous.
I suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her. A good person, worth caring for. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... wow. So much to think about.
Avec plaisir.
Do you think I should ask her on a date?
On lootait encore.
All right. There's no need to strip your screws over it. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
Merci.
Come on, let's go.
Ok. Ramener par-là-ti au vaisseau.
You see we had a conveyor pull in?
Please, would you kindly inform the crew that long chats with Ada are not required every time the captain leaves the ship?
Hey, Captain.
On va essayer de terminer
I hope
ça.
I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
Ça fait plaisir.
I wouldn't mind having a drink again. Someday. In the distant future. Anyway. I messaged Junlei when we got back and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Pour l'instant, ça va.
I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
Donc l'histoire avec Isabelle, c'était un malentendu.
Yeah. In my defense, it's not like June was all too clear about what she was trying to say. She still ain't. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
Ok. Quête terminée, le vin saphir. Nickel. Alors, on va aller du coup écouter quand même le signal de détresse. Enfin plutôt, on va s'arrêter là pour aujourd'hui et demain on ira écouter le signal de détresse et on fera cette mission là. J'espère en tout cas que cet épisode où on a un petit peu plus discuté dans The Outer World vous aura plu. On se retrouve donc demain pour la suite de l'aventure. D'ici là, je vous souhaite à tous une bonne fin de journée et je vous dis à la prochaine.